Hey folks, Quill18 here, and welcome to another episode of Let's Play Factorio. It's been ages since the last time I recorded over here. We are now at the state where we've got everything walled in. I don't remember, some of this might have been done between episodes before the big break for the Extra Life Charity Marathon, so I'm not 100% sure. But we are completely sealed in over here. Going to be a fairly frequent set of attacks over there, although not from right here. These are just big worms, but over here there's going to be some critters, so we got a few extra guns setting up over here. And down here still sees a fair amount of action. So a good number of guns. But other than that, things are just pretty chill and stable and not too many bad things going on. As such, it might be time to start tackling the next phase of this. Obviously, I need to extend the... my bus out a little bit more. Oh, there's another wave coming out over there, which is going to require more space to the left. That has been cleared, so I guess I kind of sort of have to extend these walls. But we've got all this space here, and we have oil products over here. And I've been dreading this, but I do know, like, obviously we're going to need some oil products of some kind getting started. I'm going to, I don't know, keep researching things that just need red and green. Nodules. I had no idea what those are for. Oh, do want to point out over here, when I was just, like, you know, reminding myself of the situation of things and just tweaking a couple of things here and there, I was like, I'll build the second side of this, and I realized, oh, I'd sort of positioned a couple of things oddly, so I was like, oh, maybe I should move it. And then I realized, oh, this is a perfect opportunity for me to finally test out what happens when you shift E on an inserter here. So you can make inserters that, like, work corners. If I go and pick these guys up, for example, there you go. This guy's dumping from here and dumping out there. How awesome is that? Oh, so you can make somewhat more compact designs. I mean, I don't think that's still going to be the default, but it might get me out of a few sticky situations here. I've picked up a bunch of crap, though, that I want to kind of get rid of from my inventory here while we figure out what the next step of things is going to be. Next tier boilers, sure. I mean, I don't think that's needed right now, but that's okay. There we go. Drop some basic circuits in there. I mean, I may want to carry a few for, like, handcrafting some stuff, but I do want to try to avoid handcrafting too many things. There we go. Some copper cables. Oh, I got some wooden boards, which I can dump into here, and just some wood, which I can dump into there. Okay, that is mostly clear. So, all right. Oil, is it its own thing? Does bioprocessing, metallurgy, I mean, petrochemical refining, I suppose? Electrolyzer, liquefier. So yeah, so we've built some of these things. I feel like I should probably get this to build itself up automatically. I don't know how many of these I'll need, but they need a fair amount of materials and a fair amount of time. Yeah, I mean, even in vanilla is like, I gotta not handcraft that many things. I mean, it's like, you don't need that many oil refining objects and things like that, but it's still enough of a pain that it's probably worth setting up some sort of automation for. So we'll see. I'm gonna chop a few of these. I guess I probably just want to go to my bots and probably ask them to just tear this area down for me. That's gonna be okay. I know we can build the termite bots too, but let's start with this. And yeah, I'm gonna do the thing. I'm gonna leave these walls up to have a bit of a, like, you know, buffer and emergency gates and things like that in case anyone gets in one part, because we haven't, you know, walled off the next area. But we're going to go ahead and extend out just a scooch from our secured area over here, because we do have some other wall plans. So we're getting attacked down there, but it's not too bad. Yeah, because I mean, eventually I'm going to wall here, but for now I might just extend this wall this way. Honestly, we got enough room. The only reason I was thinking about walling off over here is because it gets us quite a few mineral patches. But we might make just some more localized patches instead, in some way. I don't know. I don't know how difficult it is going to be to kill those things. Let me just... Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to queue up some other research. Gas processing, oil steam cracking 1. I don't know. All these things are probably pretty good. I'm just going to run to, yeah, somewhere down here. And just build another layer of temporary wallage. I think that's probably a good idea for now. All the way to here, and then kind of sort of straight up, I think. Yeah, I like that. That looks like it's going to be relatively safe and fairly functional. Tree is a little bit derped. There we go. Something like that. I'm not going to go crazy with the guns. But let's get a couple up there and call that good enough for now. And we'll come back and do the others. Okay. So that's going to be all right. Let's go and get you. And yeah, deconstruct all of these trees, please, and thank you. So we're just looking to automatically build various industrial things, like a little bit of a mini mall for some of the buildings that I might need for other stuff. And I suspect it's basically going to need a mix of almost everything to get this going, but we'll see how it goes. Gas processing, sure. Gas refinery, petrochem gas tank, gases. Oh my god, there's so many freaking buildings. People have been telling me that this is going to cause me to lose my brain. And I 100% believe you. Okay, I'm just getting rid of... Oh, there we go. See those little alien signs that was going to interrupt the things. And we're going to have to bring the electronics out here, too. Okay, I don't see any reason why we can't just keep using blue stuff for now. And, like, in theory, I can do something maybe... It might depend on the goods that they need. Although we've got, like, all the long-range grabbers, include the customization. We actually could probably do a fair bit. So... Let's get an electrolyzer, a liquefier, an air filter. Well, let's start with that. These three, and then... So, we're going to need iron, bricks, we're going to need pipes, which are not currently being belted. We might want to have a belt of pipes. I don't think there's... I mean, you get higher density, which is good, but I don't know how many things are truly going to need that much. So maybe what I'll do is, I don't know, paste processing. That's fine. So you're going to be doing stuff this way. There we go. We'll get iron on one side here. And I don't know what our ratios are going to be. But you are going to make, I think it was just iron pipes. That's steel. We should actually double check what type, though. There's iron pipes. Is it iron pipes that you want? Yes, hopefully they all do. So you're going to grab and place. Actually, I think we can just do this, like that, and that way. Okay. We'll get a big old power pole there, and something like that just for now. Okay, so you get a few goods that way. And I'll keep using blues for now, though. It's probably really not required there. Oh, I just realized I don't have insert automation. I need that, and really, in this area, makes the most amount of sense. Hold on! Whoa. I had not realized we had not gotten to the next step yet. Okay. Inserter automation. Now, I don't know what kind of connections we're going to need to make all these things work properly. I mean, we don't need to make the burner inserter, so at least there's that. So, let's say... I'll give us a little bit of space. 2, 3, like that. Let's say we're going to make yellows here and here. And I can't eyeball the spacing, because I never can. Dump the yellows in there. And do that. I mean, we could probably just have one yellow, but it's going to be okay. And then the blues. And I don't even know if we need to necessarily, like, make reds if we've got the tool, but let's do it anyway. Because I'm assuming, and this might not be true, what's the power consumption? 19, yeah, so the reds are still, like, way lower power consumption than the blues. I don't know how the reds, if they're important with, like, the reach tool or whatever, but we'll see. Okay, gas steam cracking. Sure. And red, and then what do we need? This builds off blues. So, filter inserters off the blues. And I got my gap wrong. Although, again, with the flexible, like, programmable inserter stuff, it may not be quite as required, but there we go. And right, you're still going to dump into a box. And this box is going to hold 2 stacks, 1 stack, 1 stack each of yellows. Okay. Iron plates, gears. There's going to be quite a lot of gear requirements. I'm thinking running gears up the middle, because I think all these will need some gears and iron plates. So you don't need the electronic boards. You need the basic ones. You need the fancy ones, like the electronic boards as opposed to the circuit boards. Okay, so... what am I doing now? Electric boiler. Interesting. As opposed to the coal-powered ones. Let's get advanced chemistry. Or something. You know what I'm going to do? Hold on. I know what I'm going to do. So first, I'm going to get... I don't know how many gear productions we need, but I'm going to get a pair of gear producers on both sides to get a decent amount of saturation. And they're what? They're still over here. Doom, 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 doom. Like that. So you're going to be placing, and you're going to be grabbing. And so we're going to have iron plates come up this way. And feed into there. No, not like that. Because we need more iron plates. So you actually need to run all up along here. Do we even need iron plates? No, you don't. You do. Okay. And you do? Yes, you do. That'll work. Although, we're not going to be properly laid balanced over there. But I could minimize the space. We'll do something. It's going to be fine. So, you're doing that, and you're going to be grabbing. And these all produce pretty quickly. So I think all blue inserters to grab is going to be okay. And then over here, we just need the basic circuits, but we'll run that on the outside. So we need to have another gate, is what we need to do. Where's my gates? Right there. Boom. I guess I could just be doing this with the ghost blueprints and use my nanobots, but I don't know, we'll save a few nanobots. So I don't actually need these resources. Although the bricks will be required for the various petrochemical plants that I'm going to be making. So that's okay. So we'll advance it anyway. But, and yeah, you know what? Do I have a blueprint? New blueprint. This. Okay. Paste. Paste. Thank you. New research. Strand casting, silicon, fluid handling 2, pump Mark 2, storage tank Mark 2. I don't know, it doesn't unlock anything new, but we'll do it anyway and see how it goes. Yeah, let me just not go quite as far here. These can go quite far, though. The only reason I'm doing not quite as far is so that there's a slightly better opportunity to do sort of a balanced removal from the lane. Oh, I didn't realize I'd switched off my nanobot guns. Okay. I did put in the belt, or the splitter here to run some of the circuits backwards. It doesn't actually make much of a difference. This is all not good, though. I guess we'll do this. Like that. It's not ideal, but it'll get it done. Okay. So I was talking about moving the basic circuits up that way. Like that. I guess I don't have to run undergrounds here. Although, I strongly suspect I will want that for the iron. So we're going to run you up this way. And like that. Okay, if we get some power up in here. Some sort of connection there. Oh, yeah, we'll need gear grabbers. There, let's just do that. Okay, now I think I still need a separate grabber. What's the... I mean, they still produce fast, so we definitely want to use a blue. And we want to program this one to say, you're actually going to grab from there. That's interesting. And the same thing's going to happen here. You're going to grab from a little further away. Nifty! Advanced chemistry. My god, there's so many just pure green and red science. At least it means, like, yeah, we don't have to rush, you know, desperately to get to the next tier of whatever the hell. So that's at least a small blessing. Because apparently it's going to take us a lot of work to get to petrochem processing, which I'm assuming we need for the next tier of science. Although, I guess all the stuff that we're unlocking here is all stuff that we're going to need for petrochem. So it sort of makes sense and continues to be very terrifying. There, oops. Okay. So you're now producing the yellows. So you're just waiting for the electric, and you are waiting for... Oh, for nothing. You can actually run as is, you just don't have an outputter. There we go. Okay, so you're waiting for the basic electronic boards, which we can snake off here. May as well use all the length we've got to do something like that. And like that. Do this. So you're still going to go that way. Ore processing. What is this? Ore processing machine Mark 1. What does it do? It unlocks even more smelting options. Lithium, cobalt, circuit networks, reinforced concrete walls. Automobiles, hydro refining. What? Use water to do hydro refining? So you take in crushed chromium and purified water and you get stuff. Very confused. Let's unlock circuit networks. I feel like there's a good chance that this is like you might want to be like more logistics heavy in this than in vanilla or some damn thing. I don't know. Because there's so many complicated production processes. Okay. There and there. There you go. Blues are being produced. And purples are being produced. You're going to go there. And there. And we want to limit you to a single stack. Again, I don't know if we literally... I mean, clearly we're going to need filters. And we're going to need blues. We may not need the reds. They're cheaper, though, if you just want to do a single slow grab. Yeah, it's probably worth having all the things. Well, alright then. Grab you. Grab some of you. And then eventually this will fill up because we won't need the purples as much. Okay, so we have basic inserters being made. Good. Now we can go back to the plan. I mean, is there any other basic stuff that I need to worry about? I mean, we've got the transport belts, we've got the inserters. Yeah, we need power and all those things automated, but I think for now we can probably just safely keep going. At the risk of maybe sort of starving that guy out and things being shitty, I'm gonna let it go anyway, and just do one of these 4-lane balancers here. that. There you go. Save some bots. Make it by hand. Like that. Where's that blueprint? There you go. That's annoying enough that I will just make it with bots. And you. There we go. Okay. So that's something. Am I almost out of bots? Yeah, I'm going to have to go and grab them from our old little sub base over here. I don't even remember where they are in the list, and if it's something I can handcraft. I guess I could search. But that's okay. They're being made right over here. We can pick up a couple hundred of them. Anything else I want to pick up while I'm here? We could probably pick up some more red ammo. I suspect that would be a good idea. Which is actually completely backlogged. Do we want this much? I don't know. I want some. And let me put down another chest for these little bits and blobs that we're going to have to figure out later on. I still have all this crushed stone. I could turn something there, but that's okay. Okay. So, yeah. A bunch of blue things to make a bunch of... Well, I mean, we could actually have the blue assembling machine set up over here. We've got blue assembling machine automation set up somewhere, but I think it would make sense here. So we're building a large variety of industrial buildings. Some of which do require iron pipes to make work. Oh, there we go. Good bots. So, we're going to do this. Get you to make iron pipes. We're going to get you to place them on the far side while taking in that way and doing that. And doing this here, and then... My bots are like, hey, we just placed those. Sorry, bots. Do a little something like that. Get those to fill in. Thank you very much. Oops. You need a little something like that to do that. Okay. Okay. I don't know how... This is a pretty small patch of Rubite 56k. I assume... Oh, yeah, we can get huge patches of it. Okay. Like, it's not like a super rare thing where this is like a noticeable, like, patch, right? Like uranium or something. But no, doesn't appear to be. So 1, 2, 3. So the idea with this one was electrolyzer, liquefier, air filter. These have long production cycles. Yeah, okay. So we can do everything with yellows. Which actually... If we can make the yellows reach, then do we need the red? Okay, do the reds... Can they be configured further? 3 slots. Seriously, what's the difference? Do we need the reds at all? I think their swing timer is the same as the yellow. Why can't I research you? Oh, because we need a bunch of prereqs. Okay. Ooh, plastics. I'm assuming we're going to need that. Huh. Tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to take those reds and dump them away. So you are grabbing. And I mean, you'll have to take more things in as well from over here. Steel plates and bricks and the circuits. Does anything need iron, actually? Maybe I'm belting that for no good reason. Oh, no, some do. Oh, and we'll also get the assembler automation going on. Like that. You know, I was just going to dump to the side here, but now I'm thinking it might be easier to run stuff on both sides. Yeah, it actually would. And instead, leave a gap for the chests. Like that. I'll center it. We actually don't need quite this much of a gap, but it's actually going to work out fairly well for some other stuff, because we can do this, this, that, and then you're going to feed in that way, and that way, into there. And then we can grab from both sides. Because you're going to take from there. All right. And the power here will provide more or less full coverage. We'll need a little bit there, and we'll need another one on this side, but that connects everything up. Okay, so let's get steel and bricks on this side. Just, I don't know, arbitrarily. Steel and bricks. Okay, so from here, you're going to need to do that. And that. Oh, we only need one side of this, though. There you go, something like that. Whatever. Silicon processing. Sure. So you guys will all go underground. Gotta remember that I've got the long reach. Whoops. Go. And you do something like that. Go, bots. Bots? That's weird. I had it on. I just toggled it off, but I don't know. Steel. Right. No steel. Right. Okay, let me get back to you. We'll do the assemblers first. Basic circuit boards. You know what? We'll put the... I'll actually end up putting the... Right, the steel. I'll put both types of circuit boards on the other side for things that need it. I think that makes sense. And we're out of reds. How are we on the undergrounds? We're fine. Splitters. You don't need that many splitters, but I'll go ahead and grab some anyway while we're here. Yeah, both types of circuit boards there. Then I guess we've got to get our steel processing. I think there's a little spot where I'm like not hand making, but like mini making, bootstrapping a little bit of steel. And we'll have to change that. All right, circuit boards are both over here. Okay. Let's get you to come down to there. Get you to move that out of the way. So I still want to connect it over to the right. Yeah. And so here, something like that. First side's easy because we can just do this. Right, and I guess this can actually just curl this way. No, that's fine. Good. Boom. Whoops. There we go. Okay, so now that we've done that, way down here, I can say you are making the gray and you are making the blue. And I think both these guys might need gears. Yeah. Yeah. This is a little insane. But could we abuse... Whoops. Make... What is this? Grinding. Sure. Abuse some of this grabbing. It's actually going to go like this as a base. You're going to grab from here. And you are also... I wonder if we can copy and paste that. You're going to grab from here. You're making gears. And then... Actually, this will be the really test. Can I grab from there and drop there? Oh, I don't think that's far enough, is it? Oh, well, I don't know, but this should work. Grab from way over here. Yeah. Wow! This is kind of nuts that this is a thing that's okay. Now, yeah, we can get better rate if we were grabbing everything with yellows and transferring there, because the build times are actually really short. And I don't know if it really matters, because, you know, mostly we just need this to be 50. We might be wasting more power than we need, but... Huh. Now, this area isn't 100% secured against bugs. In fact, it's not really secured against bugs at all, so I'm currently just going to go ahead and build some extra guns there. There we go. Just as some backup. But we've got some assembly machines being made now, which is good. But we need to get the steel stuff going on, which we do have to put a break in here, but we were going to have to figure out... Now, we don't need any more crushing or sorting, although at some point, obviously, right now, we are making iron by directly working with crushed sapphirite. That's gonna change. But for now, it's fine. The question becomes more about the types of furnaces that we use and what our options there might be. So stone, I mean, you got the steel, it's just double crafting speed, so that's good. Then you got all these funky things. Crafting speed 1, crafting speed 2, crafting speed 1, crafting speed 2. So you put recipes in these. Like, you choose a specific recipe. So the question is, does this have access to some recipes that are more efficient or more powerful than the I'm not picking a thing? They're exactly the same, wow, they're exactly the same goods. I'm assuming it's not more powerful then. This one's more expensive, though. The chemical furnace. But does this need to be fed? Okay. I don't have any of these. Let's build one of those. Let's build one of those. Let's build one of these. And next episode, we're going to find out what the heck, which one we want to use. Oh, we are boxed in over here. I forgot we sealed that in. Never mind. Kept thinking this was wide open. What I'll probably do is go and just make sure that we've got guns all over those walls in between episodes here. And then we're going to try to figure out what the steel smelting tricks are, if they're not just identically the same to vanilla. We'll see how it goes. Thanks for watching, folks. See you next time.